Hello, good afternoon. I know I look like crud. Hopefully I can add a filter. But I want to, it is Monday afternoon, I think. Anyways, I wanted to make a video, and it's a video that I would never, ever, ever make unless, like right now, it's like, okay. So on Friday, so I told Cartman, if you guys remember, I told Cartman that he had to give me money, period. Like, he had to. And I'm sorry if I'm not looking at the camera. It has been a rough few days. So when I get to work, so it was my payday as well. It was both of our paydays. And I told him, like, you have to. And of course, then, when I told him that, he was like, okay, you got to pay me back. Like, the bills don't pay you back, whatever. But, so, on Thursday, because I was flat ass broke, I borrowed $20 from Flo so that I could buy cat food, because no cat food. So anyway, so on Friday, as I'm, trying to cash app her back her $20, it just wasn't going through. Like, and I'm like, what the heck is happening? And I checked to make sure that, okay, I'm using the right card. So, like, what is happening? Eventually, and early that morning when I got up, I always receive notifications on Fridays that my paycheck is in. It's been deposited or whatever. I should say on Fridays, but when I get paid, I get paid every 2 weeks. Okay. So, anyhow, I saw that my deposit went through. So what the heck? So I log on to my bank. I see that I have $11 in my account. And I'm like, well, that's weird. I wonder why they didn't go ahead and just credit my account like they usually do. Well, my check had been credited to my account, but there were 4 large charges that were pending, and it just wiped out my paycheck. And so I was trying to get the bank to, like, stop payment on these charges, and they said I needed to deal with the merchant, and that they have to wait until the payments are posted, and then I can, file the report and, do all the fraudy things and so on and so forth. And, if you remember, it was just, I don't know, when was it? A month or 2 ago that my card, it had been used on a skimmer, unfortunately. And so my card was duplicated. But that should have been, I thought, was all taken care of. Maybe, I don't know. But anyways, so I start texting Cartman, hey, go ahead and send me the $20, the $200 that you were going to give me. Just go ahead and send it to me. And he wouldn't respond to me, and I'm like, this blankety blank blank blank. So I started calling him. I knew he was at work, but I mean, he's texted me plenty of times from work, and I mean, so I started calling him, and it was immediately going to voicemail. And I'm like, oh, how convenient. And I told him, listen, I need money to get home. I've got to get gas in my car, period. I need gas. You need to just go ahead and send me the money. And so I ended up, at the end of my shift, going home on vapors and a prayer. Okay. And I knew once I got home, I would be okay, because the car, I'm not going anywhere. I would just let the car sit, and that would be that. So, anyways, I did not see him until much later, and he was sleeping. So basically, that I lay down when I get home, and so that's what I had done, and just kind of waited. I went to sleep, and then I got up, and by then he was at home and he was asleep. So it's just been a nightmare. Oh my God. Anyways, he texted me for something a little bit later. Anyways, he told me, he let me know that his money was for him and for what he wanted, and that I could go get a second job. Yeah. Go get a second job. Okie dokie. So, anyways, it was devastating to me that some of the things that he also said to me, and knowing that there's no way, because of his mental illness, that I can make him I want to say, like, as a normal person would be empathetic and would be understanding and would understand by now what their responsibilities are, and want to help out, and would never look at their grandmother and say, well, I'm not helping, you just go get a second job. I feel like I just want to sit here in silence, because I don't know. I don't know. So he went to work a little while ago, and of course, I was going in his room, and there's more Taco Bell, there's Little Caesars, there are I thought it was like like 4-packs, like you would get like a, what do you call them, like wine coolers things. And so his money went on that. He even said something about, you're not my mother and you never have been. And I know that a lot of times he does things like that. He thinks of, like, what are things that I can say to her that would hurt her. So, so this part of the video, what's the worst part? Because I have to ask people that, if you've got $1, if you've got 50 cents, if you got a nickel that you don't need, will you please Cash App it to me? So that I can get gas in my car and so that I can pay back Flo her $20. I need some help. Because I don't get paid for not this Friday, next Friday. And that whole damn check will go to rent. I mean, ugh. So, I apologize because, I don't do the whole subscription thing. I don't ask. My content isn't worth, like charging people. Like, you guys are like friends. You're not. Anyway, so I'm sorry that I even have to ask that, but I will put my Cash App and I don't know. I don't know what all you guys use. I have PayPal, I have Cash App, and I have I'm trying to think. But I'll put them in the descriptions. And you don't have to. You absolutely, this is not your issue. Absolutely, you don't have to. But if you have something that you can give, I'm asking for that right now. I know videos like this are kind of looked down upon. I don't know, there are people that do it all the time, and they get on here and they beg for money, and they do this and they all this crap, and I mean, it looks bad. Oh, these damn. So, anyway, that's it. That's all I have. And Lord willing, we'll meet back here tomorrow. I love you guys. Well, we won't meet here. We'll meet in the car. So, Anyway, I love you guys. And if someone does, if anybody does, thank you in advance. From the bottom of my heart, thank you in advance. All right, I love you guys. Mwah. Bye.